I just watched The Strangers Chapter 3, so here is the entire remade trilogy ranked from best to worst. Because ranking these movies is like trying to find out which Sharknado movie is the best because they're all poop from a butt. Up first, we have The Strangers Chapter 1. And everyone hears these movies are bad, but you're probably wondering, are these movies at least fun bad? And you will notice a pattern in this video that the answer to that is absolutely not. Especially with Chapter 1, this shit was a straight up snooze fest. And didn't even know what it wanted to be. It couldn't decide if it wanted to be its own thing or just a shot-for-shot remake of the original, which is the worst part of this movie because at least Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 committed to something. Like, this one was the same movie as the original, just with a couple with worse chemistry, needle drops that hit like royalty-free type shit, character decisions that somehow top the original, like Ryan literally had one of the strangers at gunpoint, had 2 whole minutes to take the shot and still folded, which is easily a top 3 worst decision out of this entire trilogy that made me want to claw my freaking eyes out. And there was a whole side plot in this movie of the boyfriend riding his motorcycle into town and interacting with everyone, which completely ruined the isolation aspect of the strangers committing a home invasion. Now, if I was held at gunpoint and had to name some positives with this one, I did kind of like the blood dripping from the ceiling scene, which felt like the first thing that was unique in this. Same with the nail cut in the hand, even though I'm low-key pulling positives out of thin air here. There was this goofy-ass mechanic window jump scare that at least made me laugh. And this guy is not going to be the only time he pulls up in this video because he makes me laugh every time I see him. And even though the Riverdale girl cried a little too much to the point it got annoying, I don't think the acting throughout this trilogy is the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, the main couple here was clearly trying their best. They're just written with the worst chemistry and decision making of any horror couple ever. So overall, Chapter 1 was just an unbearable watch and made me question why I even needed to watch it to understand Chapter 2. Because besides the Riverdale girl surviving her stab wound at the end, this is literally just the original movie but worse in every way possible. So this is a high 1 out of 5. It felt like a tremendous waste of my time and had no real tension build up, making it impossible to even try to feel scared. And I thought it might honestly be worse than Chapter 2 purely because of how boring it was, but Chapter 2 still found ways to surprise me.